So no one really asked the question about where do the aliens actually come from. We always ask questions if they exist, but no one really asks if they do exist, where do they come from? And I guess the closest thing would be our own solar system. So we're going to look at the inhabitable zone in our own solar system, which, as you can see, only contains Earth and Mars. Well, we know they're not coming from here, because then they wouldn't be aliens, technically. So we are first going to search Mars. So we went to Mars, we dropped rovers, and we looked. And it seems there's nothing of intelligence there, and if there are life forms, they're probably microscopic. So, obviously, Mars may be out the question. The one way this would work is if somehow there was like, let's get a little sci-fi here, and maybe there's like underground bases and they're coming out from beneath the surface from which we can't see them, but still probably unlikely. So we're gonna rule Mars out. And then you think, well, some of these moons on Jupiter, because of the friction between the moons and the gravitational pull of Jupiter warms up the moon, could cause it to be inhabitable and could contain life. So moons are not out the question, but we're not going to say they're coming from the moons either. So same with the moons of Saturn. Same situation. The gravitational pull from the moon to Saturn creates heat and therefore could contain life. And some of the moons orbiting Saturn are planet-sized, so then again, not completely out the question that aliens could be coming from our very own solar system. But I think the most probable answer is if we move out of our solar system. And let's see if I can find it. I placed something a little bit ago. Proxima Centauri, way over here. Proxima Centauri is 4.24 light years away from our sun, exactly. So I'm going to go over here, and Proxima Centauri contains Proxima b, which is actually in the habitable zone of its star. So could life be coming from Proxima Centauri b? If you look at the stats right here, it's actually sitting here at negative 39.5 degrees Celsius, which is absolutely freezing. But this was placed here. I just put it in the habitable zone. I looked up the distance between Proxima b and Proxima Centauri, and it wouldn't tell me, so I had to guesstimate. It's probably more this way, to be honest with you, but who knows? We're just assuming things. So I'm going to go ahead and turn off the inhabitable zone, and this is what we're going to do. If they're coming from here, that means they have to be launching, obviously, in the direction of... Well, that's way too far out. Where's the sun? Oh, there it is. I lost the sun. There it is. Alright. So they have to be launching straight. It's a straight shot. It's 4 light years away. So, for them to be getting to us at a reasonable time, without breaking the laws of physics, they would have to be going 0.99.9% the speed of light. Because you can't go the speed of light, but you can go just under it, which would take, given the fact that a light year, that's how far light travels within a year, which is a light year. So if we do that, it's going to take 4.2 years to get to our solar system. Which is actually extremely fast, because it takes us years upon years to travel within our own solar system. I think it took 6 years to get from Earth That's really bright. They get from Earth to Pluto. I think it's like 6 years. That mission was 6 years. Now imagine trying to travel all the way from Proxima Centauri to Earth. That's going to take some extremely advanced technology. Let's just assume we don't know that we can break the light barrier, and we can go travel way past that. They could probably get here in a matter of minutes. Let's go and test that. Let's go ahead and go to Proxima Centauri. Let's go to Proxima Centauri B. I bet you they'll probably wait, if they're smart, until they're about right here. So I'm going to speed up time just a little. Slow it down. This is probably the best time to launch if you're going to go. So they'll probably have to wait till then, if they were going to wait. Let's go ahead and zoom in on this, and let's pull out. Let me slow down. There we go. Let's go ahead and light speed. And let's go. Maybe 2 times speed of light would be 2 years. Let's go. Let's just go ahead and go 10 times speed of light. So let's go 10 light speed. And let's launch the Tesla Roadster from about where Proxima B would be. So we're gonna go through. Let's go like this, and got the Tesla Roadster. And let's say they went out of orbit, and then they launched towards the sun. That's launched. That is gone. Okay, so let's go ahead and follow the Tesla Roadster. Hold on. I think we're gonna miss our target. So let's go ahead and go. Let's say that's just what they're traveling in. Let's see how long it takes to get here. Let's see, we launched at around that time. So right now we're traveling at 10 times the speed of light, and we're running an hour a second. And this is how fast that is. I mean, we're not moving at all. It's gonna take a while. So let's go and fast forward this a little more. It's like now we're running 3 days a second. Obviously, we're gonna miss our target, but let's just go and estimate. We started in March, and it's now October. So they can get here in a matter of 7 months and some change, give or take, if they were traveling 10 times the speed of light, which is, to our knowledge, unattainable at all. So are the aliens coming from Proxima Centauri? And again, only if they had extremely advanced technology. They would have to literally warp space and time to get to us. Then maybe. But we just don't see that kind of technology. And I don't see that. I don't really see that existing, and I don't see how that's possible. But then again, we don't know what kind of resources Proxima Centauri is producing, so we don't know what elements they're exposed to. We don't know what materials they have, what elements they have. They could have access to elements that can grant them access to travel long distances extremely fast in a short amount of time. But we don't know. So the answer is, we don't know what aliens are coming from. But Proxima Centauri is probably a very good guess. But what do you think? Where do you think they're coming from? If they even exist at all, where would they be coming from? There's literally anywhere. But this is the closest. This is our neighbor solar system over there. Way over there. 4.2 light years away. So just let me know, what are your thoughts?